I wish you'd stay, but there you go. I have so much I wanna say to you, much I wanna say, but there's no time. We used it all. Still have so much I wanna talk about, but I messed it up and there you go. There you go, walking out that door. It felt so close, closer than it felt before. And yeah, I know that I always hurt your feelings. Yeah, I know that you'll never be forgiving me, and I just want you to know I didn't mean it. Baby, I just wanna be with you. I should be with you. There is so much that I would change about the way I treated you. I don't deserve a second chance. I know that I'm way too late, cause I messed it up and there you go. There you go, walking out that door. It felt so close, closer than it felt before. Forgiving me, and I just want you to know I didn't mean it. Baby, I just wanna be with you. I should be with you.
I've done my best and my worst, learned my lessons. No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's so, so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, a little bit late, a little bit disorganized and trying to set up a couple of things before we went streaming. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the stream. We are doing something different today. We're going to be testing out. I've been messing around with some settings within the sim and doing some stuff, so we're going to be testing it out, and we're just going to be checking the VRAM issue, because Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is not very kind to the old GPUs these days, so we're going to be just seeing how it goes. And it's already quite interesting to see how much multiplayer is affecting the settings I actually had in the sim. So anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Apologies for the late start. Yes, it's winter in Oz. But where I live, winter's not the same as winter in other places, so because it still stays pretty reasonable temperatures. So, but like 7 degrees at nighttime is freaking freezing for me. Anyways, but welcome, guys. Sorry for the roughness. I still can't do anything about this yet, so you just got to put up with me looking like I just walked off the street. So my apologies about that. Hopefully soon I can shape myself up a little bit. But anyways, welcome, guys. Happy weekend. And we are going to go and fly because we're testing this out. I wanted this to be a GA flight today, because I do owe you guys some GA flying time, but we're going to fly down into LA. We picked LA because it's quite large, and we're going to fly there in the Fenix because it's been giving me issues, and then we're going to fly back in the Ifly to test that out as well. So that's what we're doing. But good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Michael from Canberra's in some ETS or ATS while he's watching the stream. Good morning to you. Mr. William Kelly says good morning, Oz Flight 7. Good morning to you, Mr. William Kelly. Hope you're doing well. Maple Leaf says to see, hey, what's going on? Mr. Foz, man, nice to see you still doing some flight simming. I'll get back to you next week, my buddy. Aviation, welcome, exclamation mark specs. You can pop them in there. They will pop up. Mr. David Walsh, what's going on? A morning from to Mr. Canberra. Welcome to the stream. Who else is lurking? Jesus, bloody quiet. It's quiet out there. It's very quiet for numbers wise for our stream today. Who else is Mr. Mark Griffin? Welcome to the stream. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Kanga's here as well. I think he's over on my right hand side. Mr. Welcome Camera. Is anyone having problems with the flight plan? I don't know. I haven't, apart from creating the flight plan in SimBrief, I haven't seen anything. Joseph Jolly's here. Richo's here. Mr. Anthony V is here. Welcome, lads. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Scott says, I can see stitches now. Just kidding. Well, close, my friend. Very close, Scott. Very close. I would love to get a haircut. Seriously, I would love to get a haircut, but it's just like, this is the longest my hair has been for freaking years because I'm bald. So I would love to get a haircut, but I can't. So we'll just hopefully soon, because I hate looking like this. Like a scrub. Like, who's this old man talking about flight sim? Oh, is that Oz Flight Sim? I didn't realize he looked like that. Anyways, welcome everybody. Hope you're doing well. These are going to be shorter flights too, but we're going to do some say intentions and all that sort of stuff like that. So, but we'll get it up and running. Man, I always get a shock because now one of the things we're doing is I'm running at 2K. So last couple of streams we ran at 1080p, and even jumping in the cockpit, it's a little bit hard for you guys to see, but I need to keep the GPU memory under 13. Well, basically under about 12.5, and she's going to be okay. So anything else over that is when it starts to have problems. Other than that, we have frames for days. See, as it got up a little bit there, it skipped a little bit. 12.5, it's still okay. Once it gets into the 13 mark, it doesn't, the sim just does not like it, because obviously all the other system resources that we're using to put on the stream. So currently, it's interesting because I'd be getting 90 frames without you lot here when I'm sitting by myself. Multiplayer does put a bit of usage into the sim. I'm getting about 70 frames there, so a drop of 20 just for multiplayer. So but frames don't mean anything if you don't have any VRAM left. So anywho, good morning to Oz Flight Sim. Hey, Michael, what's going on? Hope your week was well. Anyways, we're going to get this thing fired up so we can get out of here today and get over to LA, and we'll see what damage LA is going to do to us. So let's import that. I haven't done any pre-programming or anything whatsoever, so we'll see how we go. I feel like Chase Plane on 2020 fixes so many of the camera issues. I hope they do eventually bring it to 2024. Yeah, I think they got blockages in there with the API to stop them from doing that. I use Chase Plane absolutely heaps in prepared, but I haven't used it because I don't have 2020 because I deleted it. But as for camera sort of issues for myself, setting up cameras and stuff is not really an issue. It's just performance for Microsoft Flight Simulator. My friends who are in beta 3 tell me it's not making any other difference. See, sometimes it will do that sort of stuff. There we go. We're going for a bit where it doesn't like us and it does this. So I just need to let it chill a little bit, and then it will hopefully come back. Or we're done. We might be done. We might be done already. It might have reached its limit. See, it's even dropped out the people next to us. Man, we didn't even get to... That's depressing. We'll give it a sec. This is why I wanted to test this out, because I'm not getting any of these issues in single player. It's only multiplayer. So we can easily fix this by going to 1080p, but it's the GPU's just doing heaps of spiking. Such a shame. There we go, it's come back. So it might have been someone dropping in on us that did it. A bit of multiplayer action, but now it's come back. So it's interesting, isn't it? Very, very, very interesting. But yeah, I love Chase Plane, but I haven't even checked out the latest one because it's not in 2020, is it? 2024, which is a bit of a shame. Oh well. All right, let's get into it, shall we? And get a couple of things going. Let's get the crew supply on, and navs. We'll get them lined up. Because my next step is I want to get back onto the vertical streaming, but I don't really want to do this stuff at 1080p because my sim looks crap for me to look at, so it's not very, very enjoyable. Nav lights can go on. Everything's popping up here. This is not working because I don't have it plugged in. And the camera decided not to work. If that caused something. It says it's working. Let me fix that. Resume. Oh, it's sleeping. Sleeping? Is that working? No, let's close this and reopen it, see if we can get it to work. VRAM is killing the sim. Yeah, it's the biggest problem. It is the biggest problem. I'll be back in 2 secs, guys. go to this view. There we go. There we go. All right. But that's the Wingflex FCU that we're using today. And let's go. Oh, that's because that's like that. There we go. And got too many things. Gadgets to play around with. Plug that into USB, and hopefully she's actually going to work. There we go. Oh, there we go. Straight away she worked. See how it's easy to use the FS Mods mount? You don't have to use the wing ones and screw all the stuff in. Or is it? You don't have to worry about screwing the stuff in. You just pop it in, and you can swap between them all. Very, very convenient. All right. Alrighty, let's put that down there. We're back. Hope you're doing well, Captain Kookaburra. Welcome to the stream. All right, where are we? Did we arm those guys? Yes, we did. Let's get back into it. And let's go to my flights. We've done that. We've done that. And we need to get that ready, but we won't just yet. And we'll get some stuff going. And let's request the flight. You remember on 2020 there was that annoying issue where you couldn't right click and steer the plane at the same time. Chase Plane fixed that. No, never had that issue actually. I didn't really have that problem. AFS 121. Not to say that I didn't, I just don't remember it. Don't remember having that problem. Let's just use this guy here, the ops brief. Cost index is going to be 18, so we're going to go whack that in. It says we're going to do, what's the flight levels that we are wanting to do? Flight level 16,000, because it's like a quick hop over, so it won't take us long. Let's align the IRSs. Let's align those. Confirm. I will say this though, that Wing's sim app has gotten a lot on my system. It's gotten a lot. Let's upload the Wings as well. It's got a lot more stable, which is really great to see from Wing. I'm trimming a lot of these routes off, has me going to the opposite direction for a good, okay. Your Flight Sim mods pop-ups on the Facebook market, by the way. Your Flight Sim mods popped up on my Facebook marketplace, by the way. How do you mean, Captain Kookaburra? Was someone trying to sell one? Because I don't use Facebook marketplace. Was someone trying to sell one? I stepped up to the Honeycomb Bravo system for sale. 1X, much love, Turtle Beach Velocity 1 yoke. Anthony V's finally getting rid of it. There we go. Much loved. No, so he said much loved. All right, what are we doing? Flight plan should be in there. Cool. All right, let's figure out what we're actually doing here, shall we? Oh, hang on. Import. No. Import. No, it was your online store. Really? In the Facebook Marketplace? I do, it could have been just Facebook though, because I do post stuff in my those flights my Facebook page for it. Unless Etsy's doing some marketing, because I pay Etsy to market, which just basically takes... Oh man, what's going on with this flight plan? Yeah, you're right, the flight plans... we're going to do some work with this flight plan. Because we're not going to go all the way out and start the approach over that. We might as well fly down that way, because this is like it's a quick flight. I probably should have picked something a little bit longer. I told you. Yeah, well, it was on Etsy. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's nice to see. Nice to see. Yeah. This is all up the poo, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to have to cut a lot out of this. That's alright, we'll cut a lot out. Because it's going to fly around the mountains a little bit before we get out of here. Which is fine, we can do that. PSP to Denny to Atkins. I'm just going to fix some stuff here first. To Leo. Yeah, it's only on that because I actually haven't put any information in to start off with, so we'll probably go straight in because I don't actually have any other information than that, I don't think, so far. Yeah, so I'm cool with the flight plan at the moment. Let's go to departure, and we're going to be using runway 31 left. And we're going to be using the Cath 1 departure and PSP. So I'm just going to say there's going to be no SID. Let's just do that. It's got PSP in there twice. It's going to go back there. Sorry guys, I didn't realise it was going to cause this much of a drama, to be honest. But it is. Let's get rid of that, and then we should be alright. Should it be alright? Yeah, that's fine. To start off with. That'll work. Cool. All right. Happy days. Sorry about that. So now it's interesting. Everything's fluctuating between like 50 right down to 20 on the frames. GPU usage is still at like 10 and 11. All right. Let's load the aircraft. Let's do that instantly so we can get out of here. Initialize that. No, that didn't go in because I haven't sent it to the McDo. Now that's into the McDo. Very, very cool. Cool. We like that. And birth information. Cool. All right. Let's have a look at this. I have a Logitech at pedals, and they have serious pain in the ass. Oh, sorry, and they have serious pain in the ass. I have a piece of wood behind them on the wall, but I think that would be cool to get a mod that holds it, places them. Lonsky, what's going on, Captain Kookaburra? I do the same thing with my Turtle Beach ones at the moment. I just have a block of wood between them that I've spray painted black. It works well. It's actually when I designed my desk, I put a fifth foot on my desk that's adjustable, and I put it in the middle here, and then basically that clamps down the bit of wood, so it's completely fine, and I don't even notice it because I built a custom wide desk for all my flight sim gear, and it works quite well for me. Sync. And let's do that. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying warm for us Queenslanders, Mr. Lonsky. Good morning from the UK. What's going on, Philip? Welcome to the stream. G'day. Oh, you guys probably can't see my frame rates, which is a bit annoying, isn't it? Oh, it is. It's flashing in and out. Cool. That's all done. We're pretty much ready to get it out of here and see what we can do. we better say intentions up and running. Yes, it is. Let's get on to clearance and have a bit of a chat to them, shall we? What's clearance going to be? 128.35. We'll get there eventually. But the Fenix would have to be the aircraft that uses, you're going to push no worries, would have to use the most amount of VRAM that I have on the GPU. 128.35, and then tower. What's tower going to be around here? 119.7. So we're going to pop. Actually, I need ground. 121.9. So we'll have programmed that in, so we have that ready for the next frequency. And what's our call sign today? Palm Springs clearance. This is Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121 requesting clearance to Los Angeles, please. Hey, Mr. Morgan Gamer, what's going on? I think he said he's working on it. What's my system's doing? Just turn that down a little bit.
Fokker F28324 cleared to Los Angeles via the CAF 1
departure.
departure.
It's still showing
then is
Fokker.
filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect 16,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.7 squawk 3252. Expect runway 31 left.
Still on the old Fokker. Let me change that. 121. We're an Airbus today. Let's auto that up. Cleared to Los Angeles via the CAF 1 departure, then as filed. Climb up to and maintain 4,000. Expect 16,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency will be a 126.7. We will squawk 3252. Expect a 31 left departure. Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121. Darren can't see the comments. You can read them. Yeah, absolutely. I read the comments as much as possible. Read back correct. He's a bit quiet, isn't he? It's a bit quiet. All right, let's get the squawk code here, and then we'll basically start the APU, and then we'll let them know that we're ready to. Man, why is that in a stupid view? And then we'll get ready to get out of here. So squawk code's going to be 3252. 325.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Air Data Flight 121, departing from Palm Springs to Los Angeles. My name is Astrid Hansen, and I'm your lead flight attendant today, along with my wonderful colleagues Lars, Ingrid, and Bjorn.
Lars and Ingrid and Bjorn are back.
Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our friendly crew. Oh, and just a quick note, on June 28th and 29th, members of the Say Intentions cabin crew will be at the Flight Sim Expo in Providence, so feel free to stop by and chat with us. Thank you, and enjoy your flight.
Alright, APU starting up. Ingrid's doing her thing. For a fair bit of traffic though, yeah, it's basically, I think I've got, it's alright Maple, I think I've got settings enough as it is for Sim Update 2. Yeah, it's stuttering a little bit, but it will It's gonna be interesting how it goes at LA. Like I said, I tested it all, but not on multiplayer. So, and then obviously we've got everything fired up. So we need to put that to 4,000. I can't see anything out of my glasses. They're as dirty as anything. APU bleed can go on. Probe heats we're going to switch on straight away. We are going to go over here. So in the cockpit we're sitting about 50 frames. But like I said, frames don't mean anything if you have no VRAM. Back to Fenix, back to the ground. Let's get rid of the chock combs. Let's get rid of the GPU. That's all good to go. And we're gonna go over the ground anyway, so we're gonna flip that over there. And where are we? Again, what airport are we doing? Palm Springs. Palm Springs ground. This is Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121 ready to push back. Nobody's listening on 1228. Oh, come on, man. Oh, because it's 1219. Did I stuff that up? I think I did. It's 1219. Oh, I don't know what I was looking at before, unless it changed on me. Let's try this again. 1219. There we go. Palm Springs ground. This is Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121 ready to push back. Palm Springs. Yeah, I had a an old man's moment there for a second. Maple.
Airbus Foxtrot Sierra 121 Palm Springs ground. Pushback approved. Tail west.
Pushback approved, tail west, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121. Alright, let's get ready to do the old pushback. The pushback tool on this is a bit how you going, but we will see what goes on here. Which way is 31? I think it's that way. Alright, let's do the old... I might just get him to push me back. It's backwards anyway.
Out of my hands, keep in my seat.
Whoopsies. Alright, let's start some engines while we are here. Make sure all the fuel pumps are on, which they are. And let's flick this over.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Air Data Flight 121.
Hey, Mr. One
Departing
Champ,
from
what's
Palm
going on?
Springs to Los
Welcome
Angeles.
to the stream.
We are thrilled to have you with us today. My name is Astrid Hansen, your lead flight attendant, and I'm joined by my wonderful colleagues Lars, Ingrid, and Bjorn. We have Captain Aus F at the controls, and our first officer assisting him. Now let's go over some important safety information. First, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others. For those of you seated near the exits, swim vests are located under your seats. In the event of an emergency landing on water, pull the vest out, place it over your head, and pull the straps to secure it. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or by blowing into the tubes. In the event of an evacuation, please leave all luggage on board.
The throttle was
Your
half
safety
pulled up
is our priority,
for some reason.
and we want to ensure a swift exit. As for emergency exits, there are 2 at the front and
Did we
2
ever
at the
turn the
rear of the
beacon on?
aircraft,
No,
as
of
well
course
as
we
2
didn't.
over-wing exits. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. We are cruising at an altitude of 16,000 feet, and the estimated flight time to Los Angeles is approximately 30 minutes. Oh, and just a quick note. After our meal service, we will be selling items from the air data shop.
I don't know
So
if
keep
she's
an eye
going to
out
have
for that.
time to do a service
Thank
today,
you for
though.
your attention, and we hope you enjoy your flight with us today.
Right, 2 good engine starts. We're going to turn off the APU bleed. We're going to turn off the actual APU itself. Taxi lights to come on. Palms Spring ground ready for taxi. Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121. I've got to make sure we get tower in here, which was 119.7.
Airbus 121, taxi to runway 31 left via Alpha 1, Whiskey Alpha, cross runway 31 left, then Charlie Bravo.
Huh? Which runways he put me on? Taxi 31. Oh, because we're going 31 left. Let's do that. Not 3 run. 3 run left? Hang on. Isn't the left... Why am I crossing the runway to get to there? Does he want me to go down that way? I think he does. Palm Spring ground. Taxi 31 left via the Alpha 1 Whiskey Alpha. Cross the runway 31 left, then Charlie Bravo. I think he wants me to go that way. Alright, let's get out of here. Don't even do a service on a 15-hour long haul. There's Mr. N's V-Rock taking off. So he wants me to cross the runway and go over the other side and taxi down that way. So now the frames are definitely picking up as we leave the terminal. The terminals are my biggest problem. Recently got 2024. It's been a great so far. Yeah, it's got a few problems. Overall, it's a great sim. It's just not, the performance is not there, unfortunately. But they will need to get it better, because the problem is the only option, there's only 2 options now if you want to get a GPU over 16 gigs of RAM, which is an RTX 5090 that costs 6,000 Australian dollars, or an older card which will run out soon, which is the AMD 7900 XTX, I think it is, or 7600 XTX, which has 24 gigs. Alright, we need to go to Bravo, then Charlie. So he wants us to taxi this way. Astrid, this will be a short flight, so we will not be able to provide any service, so we might need to put on a good half-an-hour show for the entertainment. Oh, wrong button. I said that to the ground. I said that to ground. Astrid, we won't be able to do any service today as this is a small or short flight, so maybe put on a good show on the on-screen entertainment. I said that to ground. Roger, that sounds like... And he said, and he goes, Roger, that sounds like a plan.
Okay, Captain. I'll make sure to put on a good show on the screen for our passengers. Thank you for the heads up.
That's funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Air Data Flight 121, departing from Palm Springs to Los Angeles. My name is Astrid Hansen, your lead flight attendant, and I'm here with my wonderful colleagues Lars, Ingrid, and Bjorn. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show we have lined up for you on the screen. Thank you for flying with us.
Alright, so we need to tune in 126.7 for the departure. So much easier when you've got secondary. Put the brakes on a little bit here. Don't know if we're going to hit that run out of taxiway. There we go. Lonsky says that's why I snapped up the 5080 Super several months ago, back before they become non-existent. Yeah. What's the 4080 Super? That's still only 16 gigs though. 16 gigs is not enough when it comes to 2024. Well, if you want it running at 4K, it's not enough. There is rumours that the 5090, the 5080 Super is going to have more than 16 gigs. So it'll probably be a $4,000 card. All right, flaps down 1, and then we've got the trim's got to go down 4. Yeah, for me, probably I should have elaborated a little bit more on that. For me, streaming with all the stuff that I have open, Lonsky, yeah, if I'm just doing single flying, it's completely fine on my 4080. But when I'm streaming, it's not enough. Unless I went to like a 2 streaming configuration, PC configuration. Which if I built a new PC, I'd turn this one into a streaming PC. Alright, let's pop that one there. We've gone over to tower. We're going to put that there. We're going to let them know that we're holding short. We're going to go down 4, 1. Seemed a bit quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then lights are going to go on. Strobe's going to go on. And we are holding short at Alpha. Almost out of runway. Tower, this is Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121. We're holding short at 31 left at Alpha. So yeah, now I'm only using 9.86 on the GBs, on the VRAM, because we're away from the actual tower.
Airbus Foxtrot, Sierra 121, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 left, wind 025 at 7, gusting 14, RNAV Palm Springs, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, winds are at 25, gusting at 7. Alpha Foxtrot, Sierra 121. Alright, let's line up. Start the chronal. Got the SIN sounds. Clear on the right, clear on the left. We're just going to basically be circling above to get the altitude. Oh, hang on. I haven't even done any configuration down here. Max seatbelt sign, spoilers are armed. That's good. There we go. Lucky. I started it, but I didn't finish it. My views will never get the sim perfect unless this makes my Microsoft Flight Sim at X level. Huh? Oh. There we go. Hey, Mr. Strike Falcon, what's going on? I'll read your chat message in a second. We're just getting going here. Flexing. Every single time. How often do I do this? Seriously. Oh, man. Every single time. Every single time. Tower, this is Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 1201. We've just had it boarded takeoff. We're happy to taxi back to Alpha for runway 31 left. Every single time, man.
Airbus 121, runway 31 left, wind 025 at 7, gusting 14. RNAV Palm
He
Springs
doesn't
clear
care.
for takeoff.
We're not even there yet, dude. We're taxiing. Unfortunately... Sorry, guys. Unfortunately, Ozflight Simmer didn't turn his AB Moser AB9 on, so... Checklists. Got a new 57 Ti. The sim was working perfectly, frames for days, and then a driver update. Now it crapped again. Yeah, the latest driver update, Captain Kookaburra, don't jump on it. Just roll it back. Everyone's having issues with it, or not so many. Well, people are having issues with it. Yeah, it's not good. I'm not running the latest one. I think I'm running not the June. The one come out in June the 18th. I'm running the one before that. So. Yeah, I bloody didn't switch her on. Yeah, that'll fix your problems. Just if you don't know how to roll it back, hit me up. I'm always happy to walk you through it. See, what gave it away is that the AB9, I've got say intentions marked to it, so the AB9's on, but it's not in flight sim. And say intentions obviously runs on the outside of it. So obviously when I was using the trigger button for my comms, I assumed it was working. So anyway, we'll just do a quick taxi back. Part of me just wanted to hand fly the whole way. Yeah. I know they're quick flights, but there was some intention behind it today. Yeah, so away from the terminal, it's doing all right. So I think I can put up with the way the settings are for now until they make them better. When I'm actually just flying by myself and not streaming, I just bump it up to 4K. It's only 2K that I've got the screen on for multiplayer and streaming. Man, we got the speed wobbles today. And then on Sunday, we're going to kick on the vertical streams and give that a test and see how it's going to work. And then hopefully that'll be back to the norm. So it won't be a whole vertical stream. It'll be a vertical and horizontal. And see, I have done some tests and it looks like it seems to be working with the VRAM. So. But I saw, been watching Two Tones Murphy streams and he's had all sorts of problems with his GPU. It's working in the sim fine. He's getting 120 frames. It's insane at like 4K, but he's having issues with his streaming PC now. I think he's 5090's juiced up too much for his streaming PC to send all the data through. So I'm not sure where he ended up, but he's still working on it. But Two-Tone Murphy, when he's messing around with it, he is really trying to dial in every single little bit. I don't do that because it doesn't annoy me so much, but he's getting it perfect. Have you figured out the bot on the vertical streams? Does it still only work? No, I'll have to do a second one. But I won't be Falcon. I won't be worried about that on the Sunday test because I just want to make sure it works. After it makes sure it works, then I'll get the second YouTube bot running on it. So that's no big deal. And then they'll probably release Sim Update 3, and we're going to have to go through all this again. Palm Springs Tower, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121 is holding short at 31 left at Alpha. Is he not talking to me? Is he not talking to me? I don't think he's talking to me anymore. I think he's moved on to let's just go to departure. Actually, let's not do that. I don't think he's talking to me because he's given me the okay to take off twice. I don't think it knows how to do an aborted start yet, aborted takeoff yet. Let's try this again, shall we? This guy again on the ATC, I know, tell me about it. There's Mr. Kanga, he's getting our takeoff lights right in his cockpit. Brakes are hot. There we go. I'm just not going to put up the gear just yet. So we can pull them down a little bit.
Airbus 121, contact departure.
Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121, contact departure on 126.7. Good day. Airbus 121 departure. We are currently at 3,000 on climb to 4,000. I missed the aborted takeoff. I'll try to be here for the next one. The aborted takeoff.
Sierra 121, SoCal departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 16,000, clear direct Douai.
Climb and maintain a 16,000 direct to Douai. Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121. Alright, so we're going to go up to 16,000. And I don't really want to go to direct, so I'm just going to ignore him. even though we should be, because I want to get some altitude. So we're not going to go direct. You'll probably crack the poos with me, but the flight's short enough as it is. What is that doing that for? It's all wonky. It's all wonky. I think I stuffed up my presets as well on that camera. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm looking at. There we go. Shit. I've been stuffing around with the camera. There at Palm Springs. 757 approved. What's going on, Mr. Boeing? 757. The blue, what do they call it? Blue, bird blue. Jesus, I'm having brain farts all over the place here. Don't tell me my head's getting worse again. Releasing for $80 USD for 2 variants, and I don't reckon we'll have it out before the end of the year. On the 35 final, yeah. Checklist, schmecklist, hold the beer, let's go. Yeah, don't do checklist, not on streams. Bird blue, bluebird. How many times did I need to get that? Holy cow, yep. They're going to have the 200 and the 300 variant. And what's going on here? Brakes are hot, which we knew. Let's just clue that. So yeah, 2 variants for $80, and they're going to have a version there for people to have a look at the Expo, which is part of phase 1 of the beta. Then phase 2 of the beta, which is the phase 1 is including taking it to the Expo so people to have a look at. They're still working on their FMS. What do we get dinged for?
Dear guests, we have just climbed above the safe altitude, and I'm happy to announce that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. Feel free to connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service as well. Enjoy your flight, and thank you for flying with Air Data.
At least it's not Captain Sim. Yeah. It should be... Well, let's hope it's good, because the build-up's pretty large for the aircraft. We're going to loop around here. This is just going to lengthen the flight a little bit more. But we sort of... It's a short flight anyway. Yeah, so then phase 2, they're going to open it up to a closed beta team, I believe. And then phase 3 is going to be like a normal beta, but they're not any rush to release it, and they're still programming and developing the FMS. Frontier with onboard Wi-Fi. My immersion is broken. Strike Eagle, I missed all the stuff there. Have you had some bad experiences with Frontier? We do have real pilots and stuff, so I hope it is. Yeah. I don't watch the Bluebird. He does a YouTube video every month. I don't watch them because they're a bit long-winded in my... So now the GPU is gone down to 7.9 because we're away from the airport. But yeah, they sort of ramble on a little bit more. So I sort of just watch a cut-down version of it. Remember, we have had a build-up for the Aerosoft A330 and wait until... Yeah, that was horrific. Absolutely horrific. I had access to do the... I had access to make video content, like a lot of content creators before it, and I never downloaded it. I I gave it a day because I wanted to see what other people thought about it before I started messing around with it, and everybody was hating on it, and I watched a few streams and I said, I'm not even going to download it. Yeah. You stop watching those? Yeah. Hey, Mr. CP65, welcome to the stream. Terrible experience. I flew with them in the US once and it didn't so much cancel the flight. We were waiting at the gate. They just walked away without an explanation and scrubbed it. Really? Did they, what, not even do an announcement? I just like Frontier, not because I've had any experience flying with them, it's because I just like their liveries. We're on the Tiger today. And to destination data, yeah, we need to get air traffic control to let us know what we need to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached cruising altitude and we will now begin our snack and drink service. We have some delightful options for you today, including our delicious cheese rolls and refreshing beverages.
I said we weren't going to do a snack service.
Keep an eye out for items from the air data shop that will be available for purchase.
Obviously,
thank you for flying with us, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Astrid really wants to do the service. No announcement, no nothing. The airport staff had to deal with all the angry customers. I do agree, though. They do have great liveries. Yeah. So that's all it is. Great liveries. Go the Maroons. Hey, mate, what CPU are you running? Aiden, where you can put exclamation mark specs and you can see all my specs there, so. I didn't watch. We were streaming, so I didn't even watch. I don't watch the football. I live in Queensland, but I don't even follow the league. There we go. Got some turbulence. Astrid, can you please cancel the in-flight service today? It's a short flight and we have a turbulence, so I'll be keeping the seatbelt signs on for the whole flight. Oh, hang on. I said that to the friggin' ATC again.
Airbus 121, roger. Turbulence noted. Seatbelt signs on for the duration of the flight.
Hey, Astrid, we're going to keep the seatbelt signs on for the whole flight. It's a short flight, and we have a turbulence, so no service today on this flight, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm running an old piece. My PC is old. It's about 5 years old.
Okay, Captain, I understand. I will inform the crew and keep the passengers updated.
So we're in the hunt for a new PC. But we don't want to spend $6,000 on a friggin' GPU. Gonna get roasted by all the other pilots? Yeah, that should be put into it, I think, Striker. That should be put into it when ATC just lets all the other pilots rip into them. It should be part of it. Did you know there was a double bogey A320 that flew? What do you mean a double bogey? I'm really sick of Microsoft Flight Simulator 24. I need a sim update 320 gigs of VRAM on RTX 90 and have stutters. Ah, you've got an RTX 7900 XTX. Nice. Fly with TY. Yeah, I was thinking about getting them just to have the VRAM, but if you're still getting stutters. Are you running 4K? And by the looks of it, Fly with TY, Sim Update 3 is not going to address the stutters, unfortunately. Unless, because, well, according to the latest update that come out, they did a Sim Update to the beta yesterday, no reference to it. I think the 757
Airbus
landing
121.
gear...
Contact Los Angeles Center on 133.75.
Really? That was asked. Contact Los Angeles Center on 133.75, Airbus 121. All right, let's go to 1. Was it 133.75? Los Angeles Center, this is Airbus 121. We're currently at 16,000 and about 3 nautical miles east of Dewey. Right now I'm running 1080p with frame gen. Yeah.
Sierra 121, Los Angeles Center. Good afternoon. Banning altimeter 29.62.
Altimeter 29.62 Airbus 121. Yeah, I've had to cut back down from 4K down to 2K for the streams. What is it? 29.62. I don't need to put it over to standard because of we're below 18,000. I am going to get an expected Los Angeles Center Airbus Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121. Can I get a ETA on the approach, please? But they did address they are fixing the VRAM and performance. Right now I'm running 1080, but they did address they are fixing.
In approximately 3-4 minutes.
I gave them ETA for the approach. Airbus, what are we? Alpha Foxtrot, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121. Break. That's so bad. I forgot what I'm actually doing. I need another coffee.
Expect to begin your approach in approximately 3-4 minutes.
Los Angeles Center Airbus 121. Can I have the estimated approach and star arrival, please, and runway? Oh my god. I might as well just shut up. I can't think this morning.
Airbus 121, expect to begin your approach in approximately 3-4 minutes.
She doesn't want to tell me. Eva, what's going on? Good morning, sir. Welcome to the stream. Did you explain what it means by finding more VRAM? I did, William Kelly. Well, I thought I did. So what I was saying before is whenever my VRAM climbs to 13 and above, basically the sim is unplayable for me because my the other 2.5 gig of my GPU is being used by the PC to put the stream on. So I've had to play around with my settings to reduce my VRAM. We went down to 1080p. Now we're back up to 2K because I'm running a big 4K screen. 1080p, I can't even read the gauges. So it's looking better. I can't run 4K with Sim Update 2 as the stutters are super bad. But we're doing 2K and I've changed some settings around. So by finding the VRAM, I'm doing tests on multiplayer in large airports, which is LAX. So that's what we've been doing by VRAM. So since Sim Update 2, so basically everyone was whinging about the pop-ups with Sim Update 1. So Microsoft addressed that by broadening the draw distance and stuff and the LOD. But now the Sim's using more VRAM. So what about 440? 2K, yeah. So I'm using, that's what we're using now. We're doing the return, Maple? Yeah, we are. We're going to do the return. Yeah. So yeah. So I think on a stream, to me, this looks really, really bad because I'm running at such a low resolution on a big screen that's not meant to do it, and I'm used to 4K. and then I've actually had to tone down some of the settings just to get something that's decent. So need to run a 2P streaming setup on 1080. It makes a good streaming PC. Yeah, so I really don't want to do that, Evil, because you shouldn't need to do that. But unfortunately, I may have to, and if I go down the new PC route, this current PC that I'm using will get turned into a streaming PC, and then I'll have a new one built. But it all comes down to funds, because you just can't go and buy a bloody 5090. It's ridiculous. I don't remember
Airbus 121, expect the sunset to arrival. I'll have you descending in just a moment.
Okay, that's what we wanted. Los Angeles Center, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121, expect a cent to arrival. Receive the information in a minute from yourself. Thank you very much. Have a good day. And what did you have for lunch? God, my radio calls are just stupid.
Descend via Sunset 2 into Los Angeles.
I don't even know what I'm doing this morning.
Airbus 121, contact SoCal approach on 124.3.
Alright, we're going to start descending. Going down to 10,000. My radio calls are just crapo. Roger, contact SoCal approach on 124.3. Thank you.
Airbus 121,
Ladies and
270
gentlemen,
knots.
we have now left our cruising altitude and are beginning our approach to Los Angeles. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. I must also inform you that the use of the lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation as we prepare for landing.
We're off the we're off track. Selco approach, Airbus Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121 with you descending from 16,000 down to 10,000.
Airbus Foxtrot Sierra 121, SoCal approach. Good afternoon, Los Angeles, altimeter 29.80. Expect the visual runway 25 left approach into Los Angeles.
Why is it giving me a departure? Arrival. 25 left, was it? We're so running behind the ball game here. All right, we're pretty much going straight in. Yeah, 24 left. Sorry, guys. I'm all over the shop because it was. I knew this was going to happen. We're doing a visual approach anyway, so we got. Well, the wife's happy. I got the 5080 back, and now I have the 4090 back in my 25% faster and smooth in VR. Yeah, the VRAM would help you with that one. On the 4090, I wish I had a 4090. When Microsoft Flight Sim 24 came out, they gave minimum and maximum on the computer hardware, but they are forcing people to upgrade to higher GPUs. I know. The minimum specs and maximum specs have basically just been blown out of the water. We're just going to have to work on some brake here so we can get down. Oh, Junior's up. Which one's 24 left? That dude there, it's pretty much the one they always put us on. Are you flying on the beta? No, not flying on the beta. There's 10k. I'm going to put the lights on early. I wish we actually never dropped them off. So there's the runway. We're going to come in pretty high here though, so we're going to have to expedite. Yeah, is the right of the... Yeah, I've got it. It's this one here. It's that one there.
Captain, cabin is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our final approach into Los Angeles, please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly
Yeah,
put your
they
tray
gave us
tables
a
away,
SID,
ensure your
but
seats are
I
in
didn't
their
get
full
time to
upright
program it
position,
in. And
fasten
then
your seat
and then it was a visual.
Our
It was
lovely
pretty
air
much
data
straight
staff will
in.
provide you with information regarding
So
your
they did.
connection
They gave
flights
us a
once we are
star.
on the ground. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the dog's banging on the door. That's the one we're going to. We're a little bit off course. And we are way too high. Way too quick, I mean. They're going to flick us over to something in a second, which is going to be tower is one. They're going to give me a tower, and I actually don't have the tower frequency I need. Just hand fly it. We'll get there. I don't want to hand fly it because I'm streaming. And I do have hardware to help me line everything up. So, alright, first notch flaps going down. There we go, nice and slow. Pretty close to being lined up. I haven't put any information data in, but that'll do. And for some reason, my Microsoft Flight Sim aircraft at airport like
Airbus
LAX
Foxtrot
is
Sierra
terrible
121
performance.
SoCal approach. Contact Los Angeles Tower on 120.9 or 5.
This is what I was waiting for. Contact SoCal approach on 120.95 Airbus 121. SoCal approach Airbus at 121 is on final for runway 25 left.
Airbus Foxtrot, Sierra 121, Los Angeles Tower, winds 270 at 13, runway 25 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land at 125 at left, winds are at 270 at 13, Airbus 121.
2,500.
Oh well, should approach. Hey, Mr. Strike G, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. There's no 25 left, or 24 left. Yeah, Maple. No big deal. I'm not really too much in the flying. It's more checking out the VRAM, so I'm keep an eye on that as we approach in, see how much it goes up. That's the main thing that I'm concerned about today. That's why we wanted to fly into here. Yeah, I just said the wrong thing. I think he just went with me. Obviously, some things we're saying tensions is still not 100%, but I think he agreed with me for 25 left too. Mr. Mark Griffin, yeah, I agree with you. It's ridiculous. So as soon as my wheels touch the ground, I'll get a spike in the VRAM. That's what generally happens. Pop-ups. We're sitting at 10.6 on the VRAM. See, we're coming in high. And I just remembered I got the speed brakes out all the way too. Far out. There we go, just had a jump of VRAM up to 11.3. Sorry, really shitty approach.
100.
Think rate.
40.
11.6.
20. Retard. 10. 5.
11.8. 11.8 was the maximum it peaked up to then. There we go. We can live with 11.8. We can live with 11.8. I've my central air conditioning on. Had it all day.
Say, go cut it. You can't go in there with you shooting like this. All right, turn this thing around. Let's head back to base.
Airbus 121, welcome to Los Angeles. Contact ground on 121.75.
Contact ground on 121.75. Airbus 121. I think the actual INI builds, or the INI builds,
Ladies and
INI
gentlemen,
builds.
welcome to Los Angeles.
LAX
we have
is
just
pretty
landed
good
safely
for
at Los Angeles
performance.
International Airport.
And
Captain
I haven't
Alseth
turned
and the entire
anything
crew
on,
would like to thank
off
you
on it.
for
I've
flying
left
with
everything
Air
on.
Data today. Did you know that Los Angeles is known as the City of Angels and is home to Hollywood, the entertainment capital of the world? The local time is now 5:09 p.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we have reached our final parking position. Thank you for your cooperation, and we hope to see you again soon.
Where are we? Oh, it's not liking that. We just pitched up to 12.4 gigs. Doesn't like being in the 12. Where are we at, Victor? Oh, something happened there. It looks like we're on fire. Holy cow, what is that? Looks like we're on fire. It looks like there's a fire down there. What is that? There's nothing there. But in the cockpit we've got... Oh no, it's gone now. I'm not going to fly the return as dinner is ready. No worries, Maple. All good. Happy days. Los Angeles ground Airbus Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121 is holding short at Victor. Frozen fire? Yeah, it's a bit weird. But yeah, now we're at 12.5 gigs. It's also your CPU because you're limited by your main thread. Yeah, I understand that
Airbus
too.
Foxtrot Sierra 121, Los Angeles ground, contact tower on 120.905 for further instructions.
1.905. That's why I need to build a new PC. Oh, didn't I switch over? Oh. Los Angeles ground Airbus Alpha Foxtrot Sierra 121 is holding short at Victor from 24 left. Yeah, my CPU it's a decent CPU, but it's
Airbus
very
Foxtrot
old
Sierra
now.
121, Los Angeles Tower, runway 24 left, winds 270 at 13. Cleared for takeoff.
Say intentions is out of thing. I'll just switch it off, guys, so you can see. Say intentions. We're just going to taxi to whatever because say intentions has had a bit of a moment. There you go. You can see the frames. I think the flight sim mod sign was getting in the road. Yeah, so if I'm not doing streaming and multiplayer, I can be on 4K, my frames are good. 100% the Ryzen CPU Intel is garbage for gaming. Yeah, Intel have got a new lot of gaming chips coming out that they just announced.
Yesterday we could be ourselves, didn't have much but nevertheless we were true to each other, but now we don't even bother.
See, look at this.
I remember you being hopeful,
man.
the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning.
So smaller airports we can handle, large airports I still can't do it.
Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea.
So I just sent you a personal message on Discord.
It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we gonna chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we gonna all the way back home. Chasing all that.
Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah. Trust me, like if I should take a photo of how everything runs without it. So if I was doing it just personal stuff, personal flying, it's happy days. It's no problem. But yeah, what Evil mentioned is something that I'm considering, but I've got to dump like $4,000 into a new PC, and it's something that I don't really want to do. Considering we started the Flight Sim Mods business 9 months ago. Now it's just cut out now. It's just going nuts. I can't handle it. Oh yeah, Intel would be fine for gaming, Mr. CP65. Like, each to their own. I prefer AMD because AMD works better with me when I'm actually making videos. This is not going to do the... This is going to get worse at the... I might have to go back to the drawing board a little bit here. The thing is, when I stream and stuff, I want to be able to use my airports. So it's still sitting at 12.65. Which, with all the other stuff that we're running, it's getting up there. And if I deliberately spin it, yeah, see, it gets to, it's doable, but it's not really doable. You know what I mean? Don't use the latest. No, Springbok, I'm not. It's disgusting. It's not working well. Wouldn't building a cheap dedicated streaming computer help? I need to, well, there's no point building a dedicated streaming PC when this one, I can't upgrade it any more than what I can at the moment, because I need a new motherboard and get onto the new CPU dies. So I've got to build a whole new gaming PC, which then I would turn this one into a streaming PC, which will work out because we're going to do some truck streaming and stuff like that in the actual cockpit. So it's sort of the plan anyway, but yeah, I wouldn't build a cheap streaming PC. I'm kind of hoping they're going to release a 4080 Ti with more than 16 gigs of VRAM. Sorry, 50 Super. But yeah, we're in a bit of a limbo at the moment. So I'm actually speaking to, see, also the thing is I'm not rushing into it because I'm actually speaking to, I've been on the hunt looking for a, because obviously you guys know that we partnered with Apex for many years for PCs, and a bunch of people bought them. I'm not going to go into the details, but I stopped partnering with them for a reason. But I'm actually on the hunt for a local PC company in Australia that actually can support people buying PCs anywhere that I can actually recommend to. I'm not looking for, see, look at this. I'm not looking to partner with a company to get a kickback just for something to recommend for our Aussie friends. And so I'm actually speaking to one at the moment to see what they can do for a quote for a PC. And then before I would recommend it, I would purchase the PC out of my own money and treat myself as a customer first to get the customer experience. Just like we did with Apex. Like, look at this. Look at this. Dreadful. Alright, we're going to have to go back to the drawing board. I think it's going to be 1080p still. Purchased the NZXT computer. I got a real deal great computer. Yeah. We just don't really have a lot of access to that stuff in Oz. This is a payware. This is INI builds. This is with everything switched on. I didn't turn anything off just because I wanted to test it. But the GPU, obviously anything above say 12.3 gigs on the GPU, that's it, because it needs the rest for everything else to run. Vienna says there's no such thing as a cheap PC. Yeah, I know. Just use the Xbox. No. See, now it's dropped down to 12.47 and it's better, but when I drop in the cockpit, it's, yeah. I'm going to have to do some more playing around. It's been a good test though, and it has improved to what we last did it on. Xbox overheat all the time, yeah. Like I can barely touch stuff. Oh, now it's gone. Now it's finally, it's done that thing there where it won't work anymore. We finally got there. All right, guys. I tell you what I'm going to do, because this is just going to be dreadful. I need to go. I have improved it, but it's just not getting up to the quality that I want. So I'm going to finish up the stream earlier. I'm not going to do the return float. I'm going to go and jump. It's annoying me big time. So to avoid me cracking the poos for the rest of the stream, I'm going to go and jump in and work on tonight's video. I've got a couple of videos up and running. I went from a 3080 to an AMD 9070 XTS 4040 95%. All the airports really smooth with around 70. Yeah, Mr. NVRock, I'm thinking about doing the same thing in the meantime. So yes, if you only operated Microsoft Flight Sim 24, you'll be fine on a regular GPU. But if you're using additional supporting programs because of potential GPU issues, Mark Griffin, that is correct. That's exactly what we're facing. Exactly what we're facing. So, and there's just no in between. We just don't have any other than the XTX. There's just nothing around. You can't get anything. So it would be nice if there's extra options, but we're just stuck at the moment. So anyways, the next stream we'll do will be back to GA, which we won't have a problem with any performance issues there. So on Sunday we'll do a GA flight. So apologies for the short stream. We're just got to keep working at stuff. Feel free to go and check out Flight Sim mods. As you can see, we were using... Oh, I don't really want to show myself on the big screen today. I look terrible. But we were checking out this before. Flight Sim mods. Nice and easy. Sit there, replace between. We're just going to quickly jump over. This is the new desk mount. Way better than the one that actually comes with it, if you ask me. And you can just quickly swap over your panels, so which we were going to do. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. You're pretty enough in my eyes. Terrible. I need a haircut, but I can't cut my hair at the moment. Anyways, I will be back on Sunday. I do apologize for the... Oh, just what happened now? I've just destroyed something. Oh, now I've just broken OBS big time. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here quickly. Auto frame works well. Yeah, treat for the cheat. Yeah, I could do auto frame stuff, but I just don't really want to do the dynamic stuff. See, it's pushed that out over here. And can you go back there, please? No, now I've buggered up my OBS. No. Far out, man. That's the vertical stream stuff. Come on, go back. Go back. There we go. Alright, cool. Anyways, guys, I went from 3060 Ti to 5070 Ti, and it's been awesome. Just get the odd... Yeah, it's different if... guys, believe me, performance is okay if I'm not streaming. It's just streaming, it's dreadful. Alright, guys, take care. I will see you guys soon on Friday. Apologies for the quick stream that I bugged up, but we'll keep working on it and we'll come back. It's no point getting too frustrated because it's not going to fix the problem. But anyways, love you lots. There'll be a video out tonight, and then we've got a hardware video that's in play. It might come out Sunday, or it may be Tuesday. Anyways, take care. Love you lots. Apologies for the short stream, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Hello, how'd you do?